Welcome back, base builders. Last episode I left you with this portal hub, and thank you for all the views and comments that you left on that episode. It's really cool. Talking about that, I really don't do that much on my videos, but I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers, and I would really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. Anyway, shameless plug over. So, I've been building and mapping around everything here as always, off camera. But this is about different one. Yeah, I finally need full food crafting setup encased in one building because, oh yeah, I'm cooking my food over there near this tower. It's not appropriate. My kitchen and the starter base is too cramped. So we need to start building this. I need this. And here's my plan. It's gonna be a medieval style build, but I also need to dig a cellar for this, I think. Oh, and the basement is kind of roughed in. I'll need to figure out how we get down there and what we're gonna store. But I see that this probably is a bit too small. So I'm thinking that it needs extending. More like this. What if we do this kind of thing? Yeah, it will definitely be better bigger because we'll need to build walls around it, and we will need to lay out the area itself and where we put our crafting tables. I might even increase the size of the basement or cellar. But I also need to redo this. This also needs to be bigger. Well, I built this horribly on the wonk, so I had to redo it. But now the outline seems to be correct. We have this here, which doesn't line up. So we'll see if I have to change it while we build the structure. But I think we're gonna be fine. I might also add an addition here to the basement. But for now, this is not what we need to worry about. What we need to worry about is how we gonna do the entrance. And I think there has to be a little step, but just a little. Yeah, this probably is fine. Let's see how the floor lays out. And the floor is in. When it's in, yeah, it's it's quite a big one. Probably it will get smaller when we start putting in the floors and the walls and stuff. Like that, that's just a placeholder for now. So will start getting smaller on us. But we need to talk about the whole idea of this build. As I said, it's gonna be a medieval style build. So we're gonna have walls. Probably not these ones will look. We're gonna have walls up to there probably. And we're gonna have these kind of floors that are overhanging, as these medieval buildings have, with a second floor up above it. Something like that for the whole build. Of course, it's gonna be decorated, so it's just to show my idea. And it's gonna be quite high build. Because here will be my residence. Oop, I fell down. And from my residence, I will want kind of a bridge or a pathway down to the food preparation area, so I don't have to waste too much time navigating around the base, and food would be easily accessible. Also, I think this kind of little bridge in between here would look really good. As we know the idea for the build itself, it's important for us to lay out the inside, because I think this build is one of these builds that is gonna be built inside out, with our crafting areas and such. And because we have these huge items as hearts, which I think we'll have a couple here, and one probably should go somewhere here, because we will need a chimney up. If we do the chimney, it's gonna take some place. Yeah, like if we put the wall here, something like that. Our heart should probably come in like this, or even a bit. I think it will have to go more here, because we're gonna want to have an arch, kind of an arch over it. It's gonna take some place up. Come on, please snap. Yeah, something like that should be a good size for a hearth. And I think we'll need another one for meat hooks. Where's the other hearth? And we should probably put it... Where do we put it? Here? Or in the middle? For now, let's put this here.
12 seconds later.
Well, I decided. We're gonna ditch the hearth and put our furnace here, or stove oven, and have another chimney going up. I think that's a plan. So let's start framing this up. Ooh, yeah, ain't this a beautiful wall? I played quite a while with the whole idea how I wanted to build this, and I said I want this to be a medieval style build. So yeah, we have now this curving arch staircase towards our archway that I tried for the first time. To do it, thank you Smithy Survival, your guide on this was great. And I think it turned out amazing. The wall itself, it will have more details when I'm finished with this whole. We only have now one wall in the whole build. But yeah, but this wall is very important because we will be always looking at this coming to and from our portal hub. So it's important to have it really good looking so it doesn't irritate me while playing. And I think it turned out great. These archways are a finicky thing to do, but when you do it, they're amazing. Now we can proceed with the other walls and the insides. Need to ditch you. And build stove oven, which we're gonna put that. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's see if you block... No, the chimney should be fine. Oh, stir the cauldron. Cool. I don't have any animals here, you assholes. Okay, where were we? Chimney. We should be good to go. The only thing now is the design of this chimney and this chimney. And we're good, so let's build the walls. Oh yeah, we made a hole. We made a basement on top of the first floor. Well, this... But let me explain. Here I might add a window. I'm not sure. But all walls like here will be kind of a storage pantry areas. And here I'm thinking to put a staircase. So before we put our chimneys in here, let's go add a second story to this build. Oh, I'm very proud of myself. This build came out exactly how I had it in mind, which is a win in itself. However, you see, it doesn't have windows or too many details. We'll do it now, actually. That's the last part of the build, is getting the details in. But look at that. I'm so proud of this build. It looks amazing. I left this hole in here now because we're gonna have a little bridge up here. But we leave it until we start building this or outlining this. Because we don't know if we want to go down or we want to go up from there. But, oh, I like this build. Look how massive it is. I didn't think it's gonna be that massive. But it's massive. I like the overlapping roofs and a couple of ridge lines that we have. Whew. I'm proud I knocked this one in one day. We'll need to get details. Probably not windows, but I might add a window here. And inside itself, I'm really pleased with how spacious it is. We're gonna build some details here. We have staircase. For now, it's kind of a rectangular one. Up to the second floor. The floor looks rough there, but I'll think something off. Maybe rise this by one, not by one, but 3 place. And it's full of space for storage. We also have a balcony to overlook our kingdom. Ooh, I'm so excited. So what's left now is to put in all the crafting areas. I have a couple of chimneys for our stove and our fireplace, so we need to put our cooking essentials there. Upgrades, of course, yeah, upgrades, then food preparation table, and the whole pantry should go up here. And maybe a window here. And for these kind of details, we are gonna need some fine wood, so and I decided to build a tree farm. It's now equipped for fine wood, and it's a very rudimentary one. One thing I'm driving in this series with is you don't need fancy farms. I like building fancy farms for showcase videos, but if you need something, you can get it done quite quick and dirty. So it's just a couple of galleries, 3 to be exact, with a gully at the bottom, and you see it's full of logs. I have a very good reason why. I'm lazy, and because trees fall down here, they will still break them, and I will not need to break them with my axe. Let's chop this down. And that's how much I got from one run. I haven't even bothered to collect anything that's in the gully because when I regrow everything back, everything's gonna fall there and break this up again. I love half-assing farms. I think that will be enough of the fine wood for our upgrades and the decorations. So let's start by placing food preparation table here and the cauldron, some pots and pans, some tasty spices, table for butchering, and I think we're done with improvements. Now we just need to finish the interior. And for this I already made this pantry, or shelves and cupboards. Already started putting in some barrels and chests, so let's add a couple more. Because I think one should go here, another here. Maybe we need to put a... Oh, I also made this table, which is a bit too high, but it frames the window. And let's put these barrels that I wanted. Probably something like that. Yeah, that should look fine. And as we are on the barrel topic, I think we can put barrels here and like here, here, and probably underneath and here and here. Just kind of scatter them around. And because I have a serving tray, I think we should be able to put food up as decorations. So let's try it. If I go and take you here, yes, we can put honey on the table. Probably some mushrooms. Couple of loaves of bread. Yeah, I love it. And the final food item. Let's put the pie up here so it does look like it's heating up. Haha. And I think it's finished with the little items that we have there for decoration. We have a cubby here that's also full. I used item stands for barley. Yeah, I like it. I like it how it turns out. So the only thing now is missing is some lights and additional decorations like banners or maybe a couple of shields. Oh, also I have to put a window in. So let's start from this. And for window, I convinced myself to try and use more glass in my build. So we're gonna leave it like this. I'll add some shields or banners here. And we need lights. Let's put a couple of hanging braziers. One. And two. Oh, yeah. It does work. It does create light. I'm telling you, I'm loving how this is getting together. Now it's a banner time and shield time. First, let's start with curtains. Let's use red jute ones. Something like that. And that. Well, looks marginally better. I don't like how it clips, but I'll let it stay for a while. Oh, one more thing. Does this look good? It does. Haha, it does. Good. Now let's fill in the gaps. So here we're probably adding a item stand. Here. And let's put our shield up. Yeah, it might look good. We can start placing decorations up above. So we have one here, probably. Do you look better here? You probably do. Let's destroy you. And put you up there. Take that one. Yeah, loads better. So, yeah, I do... No, one more thing. The last thing. Let's plonk you here. And add a round shield. Come on, reach, please. Yeah, and I think it's complete. I love this build, actually. It turned out great. I will love cooking here and getting all sorts of upgrades. Also, I'll need to move the storage from there to here. Ooh, and now the last thing, and probably the hardest, the one that I struggled the most. We need to make these walls look way less plain and more detailed. And let's start from the bottom and work up to the top. So one of the things I want to do is to convey that this building is kind of utilitarian, it's used for. So let's put logs. So imagine in these kind of nooks and crannies, people in the medieval times would put everything that they need dry, but they don't want to crowd their inner space with. So yeah, it's really good for storage. So let's make it look like a storage and also try to give it, yeah, depth. And for railings, I think I want to do dark wood. I'm not sure how well does this contrast. You can leave it in the comments, actually. What do you think about using dark wood instead of normal wood here? I think we're gonna need some decoration here. Will you be okay? I think you're good. And you know how these medieval buildings have these kind of crisscrosses going up there? So that should probably make it good. Just look like a huge K now. Well, I didn't like it, so I redid it into normal logs. I think this blackwood is good for ornaments, but not like structural things. Also put one up there as a kind of wrap around the chimney, as I have for all the chimneys and towers. And added a window. So for this window, we need last thing that I want to try and do. So let's try and reach it. we have these little thingies that if we angle, well, will look something like a closures for the windows. Ah, but that looks great. I do like it. And of course, every Viking house has to have a complementary shield on it. And if I grab my copper, I will be able to place torches. Here. And here. Oh, and I really like this build. We need a couple of banners, probably. Well, you look less wonky now. I'd love to pop out the shield a bit more, but I think we're good. The only thing that's left is making this area look good. And in no time, we'll have something that looks like this. Oh yeah, it's only the second build in my base, but I really like it. It should really tie in good with a huge Viking longhouse that I'm gonna build in some near future. And our kind of semi-castle up there. Oh yeah. I love it, I love it, I love it. Can't wait to get more stone and continue building out this mega base. Whew. I think that's it for this video. As I said in the beginning, your subscription goes a long way. I'm trying to reach 500 of you. And if you like it, what I did, leave a comment, like a video, and I'm interested to hear what you think about this build.